Hey guys, it's Action of Violence here. We're going to be getting into some bare knuckle FC predictions. This is my specialty, so I'm pretty excited. Yeah, let's go. I can't get to, I'm watching LFA guys right now, so I can't play that or else I get copyrighted. But yeah, let's start at the very bottom. I don't see Joshua Todd on this list. Like, I don't see him fighting. Like, he wasn't at the weigh-in, so I'm gonna assume Jesse Strader wins Strawder or whatever wins the matchup, but I don't have any film, so I don't know what to really go off of. My prediction's Strawder, but who knows with this fight. Moving on, we had Courtney Cameron versus Crystal Pittman. Now, Crystal Pittman, she's got power. She can win a fight, but she's just not technical. And given this girl is a striker, I don't know how good she is, but she could just edge out a decision. Now, that's why I've taken liberty of just playing one unit for Pittman. I feel like she should win this fight, but a lot of fights she should have won. She just didn't because she is, she's not the smartest, I'd say. Like, she doesn't have the best fight IQ. But yeah, I think she can get the job done. Moving on, we have Keegan Vandermeer versus Zeb Vinson. Zeb Vinson looks like he best like where I'm from, he looks like he's from like a sketchy area and just rolled out of bed. Like he doesn't look like he's in shape, taking this seriously. I'm gonna have to go with Keegan here just because of the size and seems like he's in shape and ready to go. I have not a lot to go off of, so I just did 2 units. But I think he's gonna get a job done. I'm pretty confident, even though I don't have much to work with. Moving on to my most anticipated fight of the night, other than my locks, because I need that to cash to have a profitable week. Gordon Silveski versus Evgeny Kurdanov. Now, initially I was with Gordon because I didn't really know this guy, Evgeny, but after seeing him in real life, like not real life, sorry, but the weigh-ins, man, he's massive. He's if he doesn't beat Gordon, Gordon's just a different beast. But I feel like I feel if Afghani's got this, especially at plus money, I'm gonna be taking that. Just a 1 unit though. This is a fight I'm just trying to watch and enjoy. But yeah, moving on, we have one of the locks of the night, Angelica, who's a beast, like really good fighter, tough as nails. So I don't see Van Vogt. Probably this is one of my locks of the card. Um, yeah, I don't see him losing this fight. Van Vo's in good shape, but that's about it. He has a lot of losses on his record, a lot by finish. I see Andrew finishing him in the first or second round. But yeah, moving on, we have Josh Copeland versus Levi Costa. Levi Costa is just looking like a tank compared to Josh Copeland. Josh Copeland also apparently is a really bad person from what I'm reading up on him. But Levi Costa, I feel like he could get the job done here. I understand why you would take Copeland, but I'm taking Costa here. Um, I'm really interested to see how it goes. Let's go Costa. 1 unit. Moving on, we have Andrew Yates versus Nolan Mcgolin. Andrew Yates faced someone who I feel like he should have beat 10 times over, and I feel like he did win, but he got robbed. Yeah, Nick Costa got the win. He got the win handed to him. Unfortunately, it was unfortunate. I feel Yates did enough to win, but he also didn't really do a lot. I feel like Nolan's a beat he's a little bit like nuts. I feel like he has some good striking, even though I haven't seen anything from him. I feel like he's gonna cause a lot of problems to Andrew, especially at plus 180. I'm gonna take that. Definitely worth a shot. Um, but yeah, this is gonna be an interesting fight. Do I think Yates is gonna win? Yes, but barely. But I'm definitely gonna ride with Nolan because there's a good 40% chance he does win. So. Moving on, though, we have Corey Madden versus Christian Torres. Now, although this is the best shape I've seen Christian Torres in, his mind is very weak when it comes to this game, and if he takes a shot the wrong way, he is not going to get up. I just see Corey Madden being too much for him. Could he surprise me? Maybe. I don't see it happening, though. This is why he's one of my semi-locks. He's almost a full lock, but I haven't seen Corey fight, so I'm just gonna have to go with Corey by what I'm hearing. He's a pretty aggressive fighter, and let's see what he can do. He's a boxer, I hear too, so let's see what we can do here. Moving on, we have my lock of the card. We have Chris Kamoze versus Bubba Mcdaniel. Chris Kamoze, man, He's a very credentialed kickboxer, over 40 MMA fights. He's faced all the greatest, like not the greatest, but a lot of really good guys. He lost to Jacare Souza by armbar. Never really been finished, never on the feet by a lot better strikers than Bubba. Never been not even finished, but like most of his fights have been grappled. He beat Dustin Jacoby. Given this was before he went to Glory, but I think he would have beat him there too. Like, guys, come on! Like, what are you even going on about? Like, he's lost to some guys because of grappling. Like, he's worked on it, and that's why I was like, man, like he can't really beat these guys if he's like he can't beat these guys who are at a high level. So I started thinking like he can't beat Emiliano Sodi for a former champion. I remember this fight. I had Chris Camozzi thinking like, no, he's not winning this fight, and he almost won. I think he won, and the judges gave it to Sodi. So that just shows if he can go with a guy like Emiliano Sodi, who hits it a lot harder than a guy like Bubba Mcdaniel, he can get the job done. And given, yeah, he lost, but it was because Sorty had to wrestle pretty much the whole fight. And then not only that, but like he beat Cesar Ferreira very convincingly. Um, I'm surprised Cesar didn't quit that fight. I think he was hurt one of his fights. He quit, so I'm surprised he didn't quit with him. Corey Hendricks beating him by unanimous decision is huge. I think he's going to beat up Bubba Daniel very badly in one round. I don't see Bubba making it out of the first round. But yeah, that's my prediction. Lock of the card, Chris Camozzi. I've told you guys a bunch. To put money on him when he was at around negative 240. He's moved up to negative 260, maybe even higher. I've nuked him. I'm screwed if he loses. There's no way I think he loses this unless he gets cut above the eye or something. I got Chris winning this. It's his hometown. Let's go. Chris Camoze. Let's have another. Let's go for five straight profitable Bare Knuckle FC cards and prove that I am one of the greatest Bare Knuckle FC handicappers out there. Moving on, we have Brandon Gertz versus Jake Lindsay. Brandon Gertz, man, I don't know what to think. Like when I saw him in his Instagram, I was like, man, plus 200, we might have a chance here. But then I see some things. He loses to guys like by strikes who I feel are not as aggressive as Jake Lindsay. Like if you're losing to Miles Jury and Henry, oh, I guess he did take Henry Corrales to a split. That is a good point. But like I don't know. I'm thinking Jake Lindsay's got this in the bag. But you never know, Gertz. He's on the juice. You never know. You can surprise me. But I'm going with Jake Lindsay here by unanimous decision. He's just more. He's a better boxer. He sticks behind his jab. He's very, very technical. I don't see him losing this fight. But yeah, moving on. We have Mike Richmond, my future champion of this division, versus Isaac the Hugger Doolittle. I cannot stand this fighter. He did not win his last two fights. He hugged his way to a win. I'm not really happy about it, but it is what it is. He got to this position for a title, and I swear to God, I have 15 units on Richmond to win 5 units because I can't do much with negative 300. But if you hug Richmond for 5 rounds and it somehow works for you to win a belt, I am going to riot. Mike Richmond is one of the greatest fighters that Bare Knuckle FC has, and I feel like he's going to expose Isaac very badly here. Maybe even getting a finish here against a guy with the head of a cinder block. So I'd be really interested to see if he finishes him. But yeah, I'll go through my predictions again. I can't really go by I mean, I guess I could, but let's go by how and round. I'm not going to do that for the first round just because I don't know. I'm just going to guess Alder decision, Crystal Pittman decision. We have Vandermeer maybe winning a third or fourth round TKO. I have Evgeny Cardano maybe winning by second or third round TKO. It's gonna be a weird fight. Could be end of the first. I have Andrew Angelica winning in the first or second round by TKO. Levi Costa winning his fight by third or fourth round TKO. Kid winning a decision as well. I don't know. This fight's a question mark for me. I have Andrew Yates fighting Nolan Mcgolin. I feel like Nolan is going to steal a decision, but he could also finish him too. So I'm gonna go with I'm going with Nolan. I'm gonna ride with the dog. Moving on though, we have Corey Mcmadden um, versus Christian Torres. I got Corey Madden. I think he's gonna win by, let's go, second or third round TKO. I have Chris Kamoze winning by first round TKO. I have Jake Lindsay winning by decision or late finish. And I have Mike Richmond winning by second or third round TKO. Could win a decision too because how tough that guy is. I don't know. Yeah, if I can go by percentages, I'd say my most least confident is Jesse Stalder because I have no idea what the heck's gonna happen. Didn't even like haven't seen either of them fight. I'll say Crystal Pittman. Not trying to be like, oh, it's in order already, but Crystal Pittman probably 52% because she always somehow lets me down. Um, Gani Kurdana around 52%. Not confident in him at all. It is what it is. It's a weird fight. Um, Nolan Mcgolin, 92%, 52%. I don't know. It's a weird fight. Now moving on, we have at 60%, we have, I'd say, Keegan Vandermeer. But again, no, let's not do that. Let's go Levi Costa at 60%. That makes more sense. And then if I could go to jump to 70, because with bare knuckle, it's mostly locks. I'd say Madden 70% confidence, and then Vandermeer 70% confidence. I'd say. Um, Jake Lindsay, I'd say 70% confidence as well. Now we're gonna jump to 80% confidence. I'd have to say Mike Richmond just because of the hugging. It's a really big problem. Um, 80% confidence, Mike Richmond. Um, and then if I jump to 90%, I'd have to go. It's between Angelica, um, Kamoze. I think that's it. So I have to say Kamoze. No, Angelica and Angelica at 90%, Kamoze at 95%. Those are my predictions. Those are my confident predictions. Like, subscribe, share it to your friends. I'm the only one doing bare knuckle FC like this. And yeah, until next time, guys. Peace out.